Hello, this is Elizabeth with History Unboxed, and I'm here today to read you a story from Viking culture in the 9th century. This is a story about Thor and Loki, who you've probably heard of as they've remained to be popular icons in pop culture and entertainment to this day. They originated with the Vikings many centuries ago, and this is one of their stories where they travel to meet the giants. In this story, there's a second Loki, Utgard Loki, who is not to be confused with Thor's brother Loki. Utgard Loki is one of the giants. Thor's Wonderful Journey, Part 1. One morning, Thor asked Loki, the fire god, if he would like to go forth with him to Utgard, the stronghold of the giants, where he was going to try, with his mighty hammer, to conquer those fierce enemies of Asgard. Loki was glad to go with him, and the two gods started forth in Thor's chariot, drawn by two goats. Thor often went on a journey, so the dwellers of Asgard did not wonder to see him getting ready for the long drive. As Thor and Loki drove along, the heavy chariot rattled and made thunder echo among the hills. People in our world, down in Midgard, heard the rumbling and said, "What a heavy thunderstorm! How the thunder crashes and rumbles!" Towards evening, the travelers stopped at a peasant's hut, and Thor, alighting from his chariot, went to the door of the house to ask for shelter for the night. "I will gladly give you a room, but I have no food," said the man who opened the door. "Oh, never mind that," said Thor. "I will provide food." So Thor and Loki stopped for the night in the peasant's hut. They found the family within, a man, his wife, and two children, a boy and a girl. All looked on in great surprise to see Thor kill his two goats and cook them for the evening meal. "Eat all you wish of the meat," said Thor, "but be careful not to break any bones. Throw those in the skins that I have spread upon the floor." Now the boy, whose name was Thialfi, wondered why Thor should say this. As he happened to have a piece of leg bone, he thought there could be no harm in breaking it open to eat the marrow within. Thor was just then talking to Loki and did not notice what had been done. But the next morning, the boy learned a lesson he would not forget. When Thor was ready to start off again, the next day, he held his magic hammer over the skins, in which lay the bones. All at once, the goats became whole again and stood there just as before, except one of them limped on his left hind. Then young Thialfi knew why Thor had told them not to break the bones. At first, he saw Thor's angry face and how he grasped his hammer, and the boy was frightened. He wanted to run away, but he soon remembered it would be cowardly to do that. So he went to Thor and asked forgiveness. Now the mighty thunder god, often angry, was always just and kind. After scolding the boy as he deserved, he freely forgave him, and then said that his sister and he might travel with Loki and himself on their journey. Thank you for joining us for Thor's Wonderful Journey. Please like and subscribe. That really helps us out. And if you want more hands-on history activities, visit us at historyunboxed.com. We'll be putting out more videos regularly, so be sure to check back here often. In the Viking tradition, Mein Skull, Dein Skull, Alla Vikera Flicker Skull, my health, your health, all beautiful ladies' health. Goodbye.